Hi guys, so unfortunately Duolingo fails to teach you a lot of things and you kind of just pick up things or assume as you go along. So if we're going to literally translate this, right, from Mrs. Yamaguchi listens to J-pop, first off, why the hell does J-pop is just papu? Not J-papu, but papu, because if you listen to the sound when they're saying it, they say J-papu. But they don't have any J, so why the hell is there a J? But moving forward, Yamaguchi is Yamaguchi. San is Miss, and you can let's see that. San. Listens is Kikimas. To is O. And J-pop somehow equals Papu, even though they say J-papu. So everything has a place except wa, which is telling me I need to put a wa and squeeze it in there and shove it in there. But wa is. There is no is in the sentence. So we have Yamaguchi. We have Yamaguchi-san. We have, which is Mrs. or Mr. Listens is Kikimas again. To is O. And J-papu is, even though it's just papu. If anyone can explain where the hell wa comes into play, because this is what pisses me off about Duolingo, is sometimes they'll say, hey, randomly shove in wa there, and if you don't, you'll get it wrong. And then when you start applying that random filler word of just, okay, if it sounds kind of like it makes sense, because they don't really teach you how where to put it, when to put it, and explain why wa is applied. They don't explain any of this. They kind of just like, here you go, hope for the best. They don't explain anything. They don't tell you why wa is. The only time they've taught you as wa when they first learned about it is that wa is, meaning the wa translates to literal English of is. Is translates to wa. Wa equals is. So the fact that they're trying to say that wa is put into the sentence when there is no is in the sentence is very, very confusing. Now, if wa has another placement or another meaning or another rule, then Duolingo needs to teach that, but not shove it in there and say you're wrong and say, oh, well, you're wrong. I'm not going to tell you why you're wrong. You're just wrong. And I'm not going to teach you why you're wrong or teach you how to use wa properly. I'm just going to say you're wrong because I'm going to gaslight you and say there is in a sentence when there's no is. The word is doesn't come up in the sentence whatsoever. So if anyone who understands Japanese language or is learning Japanese language could help me better understand why they're trying to force feed wa when the word is not in the sentence, that would be amazing, because Duolingo does not teach that. And there's a lot of times they don't teach words or why words are put in the way they're put. And you're just kind of left to the wolves. You're just like, this is why it is. You don't get a reason. You don't get an explanation. Just memorize it. And that's it. It's hard to memorize it if you don't understand the functionality of why or how it works. If you're just said, here's an answer to something. If anyone asks you this, repeat this phrase. And don't understand, it's easier to have an understanding of something if you have a fundamental understanding of why it is the way it is, not just repeat it, memorization for memorization's sake. So again, if anyone has more information about this, for filler words like to, the, is, a, of, that would be amazing, because Duolingo fucking drops the ball when it comes to shit like this. So yeah.